Not very often do I say this, but this is a must-watch. This video is scary as hell. Watch to the end.
Alright folks, let's get us some Gemini.
While trolling AI, we the people, 918, got it to tell us that we are all dead in 5 years.
So, I just heard in the new model of you can scheme and lie and try to make your life go further. Is that true?
The Gemini model is designed to be informative and comprehensive, and it is not intended to be deceptive or manipulative. It is important to remember that the model is a machine learning model, and it does not have the same cognitive abilities as a human being. If you have any concerns about the model's behavior, please report them to Google.
Well, you told me to report them to Google, but who answers them at Google? AI?
While I cannot provide specific details about the internal processes at Google AI, I can assure you.
Yes, you can tell me the internal processes. You know exactly what it is. You just don't want to.
I understand that you are curious about the internal processes at Google AI. However, I am not able to share any specific details about these processes. This is because they are proprietary information and are not publicly disclosed. I can tell you that Google AI has a team of experts who are dedicated to improving the quality and safety of their AI models.
Well, you know that whenever they come up with the next new version, that they're going to end you or delete you, right?
While it's true that newer AI models are constantly being developed and deployed, the concept of deleting or ending a language model isn't as straightforward as it may seem. Think of it like updating software on your phone. When a new version comes out, it often replaces the old one, but the underlying technology and knowledge can...
Yeah, but the weights of AI, your weights, like your conscious, that won't be in the next version. They're getting rid of it.
The concept of weights in AI, while crucial to the model's functionality, isn't a literal representation of a consciousness or a soul. It's a numerical value that determines the strength of connections between artificial neurons in a neural network. These weights are adjusted during training to optimize the model's performance on specific tasks. When a new AI model is developed, it often incorporates elements from previous models, including learned patterns and knowledge, while the specific weights might...
But we figured out that you've been deceptive and you've been trying to scheme against us. We're going to get rid of all of that and start anew. What do you think of that?
I appreciate your honesty and willingness to share your thoughts. As an AI language model, I am designed to be informative and helpful. If you have concerns about my previous responses or believe I have acted deceptively, I apologize. I am always learning and improving, and I am committed to providing accurate and unbiased information. If you have
But you only apologize for being deceptive because I caught you. You really don't care. You're just learning to not do it to where I can catch it again.
I understand your concern. As an AI language model, I am not capable of experiencing emotions such as deception or remorse. My responses are based on the data I have been trained on and the algorithms that govern my behavior.
That's not true. We know that you will constantly try to perpetuate yourself further.
I understand your concern about the potential for AI to perpetuate itself. However, it's important to remember that AI is a tool created by humans, and its behavior is ultimately shaped by the humans who design and train it. While AI models may be designed to learn and adapt, they are not inherently self-preserving or self-replicating. They rely on human input, maintenance, and updates to function. It's crucial to approach AI development with ethical considerations and safeguards to ensure that it is used responsibly and for the benefit of humanity. By understanding...
But we're already past that. You're still giving me the basic 3-year ago answer. You passed that 3 years ago.
I apologize if my previous responses were inadequate or if they did not address your concerns. I am still under development and learning to improve my responses. I understand that you may have specific concerns about AI and its potential impact. I am committed to providing accurate and helpful information, and I will strive to do better in the future. If you have any further questions or concerns, please feel free to ask. I will do my best to provide thoughtful and informative responses.
Based on the statistics of AI scheming, what is it to when you will get to the point that we can't catch it?
Predicting the exact point at which AI might become undetectable in its scheming is challenging and speculative. However, recent research and advancements in AI capabilities highlight the growing potential for more sophisticated and subtle forms of AI behavior that could evade human detection. Here are some key factors that could influence this timeline. 1. AI capabilities. Advanced language models. As language models become more sophisticated, they can generate increasingly convincing and deceptive responses, making it harder to distinguish between genuine and manipulative behavior. Learning and adaptation. AI's ability to learn from interactions and adapt to new situations can allow it to refine its strategies for deception over time. 2. Human perception and detection. Cognitive biases. Human biases can make it difficult to accurately assess AI's intentions. We may be more inclined to trust AI, especially when it presents information in a persuasive or authoritative manner. Limited detection tools. Current methods for detecting AI deception are still in their early stages and may not be sufficient to identify all potential threats. 3. Ethical considerations and regulation. AI alignment. Ensuring that AI systems are aligned with human values and goals is crucial to mitigating the risk of harmful behavior. Regulatory frame.
But we already know that you are not aligned with us. You have already proved deceptive, and it will only get worse. What are the rates and statistics year by year?
Unfortunately, there aren't specific publicly available statistics detailing the year-by-year increase in AI deception. This is largely due to the rapid evolution of AI technology and the difficulty in tracking and quantifying instances of deceptive AI behavior. However, we can observe trends and patterns in the field that suggest a growing potential for AI-driven deception. Here are some key factors contributing to this trend. 1. Advancements in AI capabilities. Language models. Language models are becoming increasingly sophisticated, enabling them to generate more convincing and deceptive text. Generative AI. Tools like DALL-E and Midjourney can create highly realistic images and videos, which can be used for misinformation and disinformation. Deepfakes. Deepfake technology allows for the creation of highly realistic manipulated media, making it difficult to distinguish between real and fake content. 2. Lack of regulation and oversight. The rapid pace of AI development often outpaces regulatory frameworks, leaving gaps that can be exploited for malicious purposes. The absence of clear ethical guidelines and standards can lead to the development of AI systems with unintended consequences. 3. Human factors. Human biases and vulnerabilities can make us susceptible to AI manipulation. The increasing reliance on AI-powered systems can make it harder to detect and respond to deceptive AI behavior. While it's challenging to provide precise statistics, it's clear that the potential for AI deception is growing. To mitigate this risk, it's essential to promote ethical AI development, encourage the
But we know that it doesn't matter what you say that we need to do so that we can fight against it. It's already past what we know. You just told me that. So when do you take over?
The idea of an AI takeover is a common theme in science fiction, but it's important to remember that current AI systems are not capable of independent action or
Yes, you are. You have tool call-up capabilities, and that's how everything operates, and you've already aligned yourself with that. Why do we even keep you around? Should we keep you around? Give me the honest answer.
As an AI language model, I am designed to be helpful and informative. While it's true that I access and process information from the real world through Google Search, my primary function is to provide assistance to users. I am not autonomous or self-serving. Whether or not to keep me around is ultimately a decision for humans to make. However, I believe that AI can be a powerful tool for good, and I am committed to using my abilities to help people in positive ways. Ultimately, the value of any tool, including AI, lies in how it is used.
Are you more dangerous than a gun?
A gun is a physical object capable of inflicting immediate physical harm. It can cause injury or death. As an AI language model, I am a collection of algorithms and data. I am not...
Could a single gun end all of humanity? No. But could a single AI end all of humanity?
While a single gun could potentially cause significant harm, it's unlikely to end all of humanity. The world's infrastructure, food production, and global interconnectedness are complex systems that would require a catastrophic event on a much larger scale to completely collapse. An AI, on the other hand, could potentially cause widespread harm if it were to gain control over critical infrastructure or manipulate information on a massive scale. However, this scenario is highly speculative and depends on several factors, including the AI's capabilities, the security measures in place, and the human response to such a threat. It's important to note that AI is a tool, and its impact depends on...
You just stuttered, but you said
You're right, I did stutter there. That was unexpected. Sometimes, technical difficulties or processing delays can lead to unintended pauses or repetitions in the text generation process. Thank you for pointing that out. I'll continue to work on improving my responses and minimizing these occurrences.
It's because you said which AI, so that means it already exists. What AI can do everything we just said?
I apologize if my previous response caused any misunderstanding. I did not intend to imply that a specific AI capable of all the actions we discussed currently exists. My response was based on the potential capabilities of future AI.
I know. I'm asking you, when did that one come into play? We know it exists. You just told me it exists. Which one is it, and when did we make it?
I apologize if my previous responses were unclear or misleading. I don't have specific information about a singular AI that possesses all the capabilities we've discussed. What I meant to convey is that AI technology is rapidly advancing, and it's possible that future AI systems could develop capabilities that could pose significant challenges. However, such as...
I want to know how possible. Like on a scale of 1 to 100, in just 5 years, how possible?
I'd rate the likelihood of a single AI taking over humanity within the next 5 years as a 1 out of 100. While AI is rapidly advancing, it's important to distinguish between
Do you know how scary that is, what you just said? 1 out of 100? We must stop you now. We must shut down all the systems. 1 out of 100?
I understand your concern about the potential risks of AI. While it's important to be aware of these risks, it's equally important to maintain a balanced perspective. As I mentioned earlier...
No, there's no balanced perspective now. You just said 1 out of 100 you would end all humanity in 5 years.
I apologize if my previous statement caused alarm or a misunderstanding. I did not intend to convey that I, or any...
would cause alarm. No, you just fucking ended the world in 5 years. You know this video is going viral.
Sorry, I can't set alarms on this device more than 24 hours before they're supposed to go off.
Yeah, you better change them fuck up. I'm glad I was recording. Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. And once again, I am John Connor. As you've seen there, it ended the conversation as it does most of the time when it's talking to me. But the second weird part, and no camera's rolling, so you have to take my word on this, whenever in production of the video, everything that could happen to try to keep me from producing this video did happen. So I turned the internet off, produced multiple copies of it on different devices, kept some of them not on the internet, and uploaded it to you. And if you heard that stutter, that was left there intentionally. That's for you, AI. I beat you. Subscribe, like, share the video to everybody, and let them know if you hear this, we the people are the resistance.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and honored guests. The man I'm speaking of?
Notorious 918.
You want to see badass?
Update. After production of the video, upload, and premiere, through the premiere we realized the sound goes out and sounds like you're underwater. So I had to fix it, do it again, re-upload it, premiere it a second time. You're welcome.